Hey now, everybody, hey. Name is Haywood Fennell. This is Other Page Radio. I'm so happy to be here today. WBCLP 102.9 FM Boston. We got it going on, folks, here today. And I'm so glad that you're here today to listen to our two guests speak. You know, we got Tyree S. Browne. You know, he's coming back, but he never left. But Spirit's always been roaming all through BNN headquarters up here at 3025 Washington Street in Boston, Massachusetts. Welcome again, Tyree Browne. Great to see you.
Thank you for having me again, Brother Haywood. How are you doing today?
Absolutely. And we got our friend. Yeah, we got a guy that's doing a lot of things, boy, and he's here to talk about it. We got Sean Parker here. Hey, Sean.
Hello.
Yeah,
Thank
baby
you.
boy. We prayed and we stayed, and we here to play today.
There you go.
We're here to talk about
Yes,
things.
sir.
Matter of fact, we're going to do it just like this right here, everybody. We're going to do it 2 times. Check this out.
I was from the west, and she was from the east. It was love at first sight, or at least it may have seemed. With almond brown eyes and silky black hair, the skin the color of copper, but wait, on the contrary, it was quite fair. You see, love is a lot like nature, both beautiful and cruel. There's a calm before the storm, then a cyclone gets the best of you. I was from Boston, and she was from Rotterdam. We both had part-time jobs, working at the Auburn Pan. But she broke my heart, oh, when she went away. Because she had this nerve to say goodbye to everyone, oh, except for me. I said love is a lot like nature, once again both beautiful and cruel. One moment you're walking on the air, the next thing you're heading for a cliff like a tarot card fool.
Hey, folks. We're back with that. It's our good friend here today to talk about his music, talk about himself. Boy, oh boy, we really love you, brother. We really love you, brother Sean. I'm
Thank
telling
you.
you, man.
Thank
You know,
you
you
so
come
much.
up with that music time, you just blowing up, man. You know what I'm saying?
Blowing up.
Yeah,
Thank
man.
You come from Boston.
Yeah, blowing up, growing up, man. What made you write that one, brother Sean? What made you write it?
Well, I could say life experience.
Okay.
And again, formulate into poetry with the imagination. But more or less, the song, it's a love song.
Oh, yeah, you can tell that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's a lot like nature. You know, nature within the animal kingdom, within the essence of human nature.
Yeah.
It's beautiful and cruel. I mean, you can look at a beautiful lion, but when he hunts his prey, it's not as pretty. So I think love could be the same way.
Yeah, you
Oh,
know,
yeah.
because you mentioned that.
Yeah.
You know, you said goodbye to all them people.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and you know, my experience is that, you know, I may not have been in love, but I had a strong infatuation. You know,
Yeah. Right.
but
Yeah, same with me. I can relate. I can definitely relate to
Yeah.
that.
yeah,
You know what I'm
man.
saying?
You know, so I mean, I'm glad to know that, you know, we got music like that, man. Instead of the other stuff, you know, that selling seemed to be, man. Everything's used to be derogatory, you know, the N word and the B word and all of that, man, and have the tempo of the song. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Bringing it on home. I like that, man. What else you doing, man? I know
Uh,
you been the Oscar Micheaux Family Theater program.
Yes, I did the stage
Yeah.
manager for the play, the Harlem Renaissance, with the gospel twist.
Yes.
And
man.
that was fun. That was, again, it's work. I believe in the work ethics. I believe in, if you want results, you have to put your all into it. I really don't settle for anything less.
Yeah.
And you know, it's again, like we were saying, as far as an artist's perspective, it's definitely not trying to be something that I'm not. It's not. You know, we have people that have artists that have notoriety, but like, how deep do they go within their art? That's a question to, you know, be remained. But
I
what-
can't say enough about your approach to theater. It's indicative of how you deal with people, man.
Thank you.
You know, you know, like you're a
Thank you.
kind soul, man. Even though you know the other part of life, man. You don't
Yes.
let that man dictate how you're gonna be, man.
Absolutely not. I think that's
I think when I first saw you, you know, you had grabbed some chairs, you know, Ty,
Yeah.
and helping out. You was helping out coming through the
Yeah.
door. You was helping out while the other people was sitting there, and I'm used to seeing them just sitting there, you know, waiting for somebody else to do something, and then you come in and start doing something right away. I said, oh.
Yeah, you took initiative.
Yeah.
Initiative, you know.
Yeah, man, that was good, man. Tyree, you getting ready to come back on, huh?
Oh yeah. I'm gonna come back on next week. Matter of fact.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a show. It's not gonna be going uptown with Uptown Brown anymore. It's gonna be gonna be called What's Going On.
What's going on? That's a Marvin Gaye song.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, I may try to make a song on myself.
Yeah,
Who
you
knows?
can
You
do
know, I
that.
can have my own theme song. What's
right.
going on, Boston?
Yeah,
Make a little rap song like Sean.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
who knows? You know,
You can do it.
Have a week to come up with it. So, but I'm gonna come up with a song. I'm gonna come up with an intro song. I'm gonna
Okay.
entertain you guys. So,
Get ready, folks. You heard it on my show first. He's back.
yeah,
He is
so
back.
pretty much I'm gonna have the same layout. You know, I'm gonna still have guests that's organizations that's helping people in our community.
Yeah.
I may have a few politicians on here.
A few.
A few.
Yeah.
I'm not going to just let anybody on here because
You know, politics, you know.
yeah, and I'm not messing with that. I'm only dealing with people that's really concerned with the people of Boston,
Okay.
not
All
with
right.
their own self-interest.
What's happening in Boston? What's happening in Boston? I can feel it in the square. Roxbury rising with the rhythm in the air. Dorchester cooking, batter pan showing care. Hyde Park moving, black joy everywhere. From Wally's late notes to the morning market glare. I tell it like I live it, with my city in the prayer.
All right, this is the Other Page radio program. My name is Haywood Fennell. We got two guests here today, Sean Parker and Tyree S. Browne, two men about town doing things that we're so proud of. But we don't want to forget our veterans and what's going on with them. You know, we want to also let you know that on November the 5th at the Strand Theater, we're going to have a celebration, and we're going to make an announcement as it relates to formalizing our efforts to get more signatures, because if we're going to present our proposal to the United States Postal Service Department, I've been told that we have to have a legislative strategy in place, and so we're going to be working on that, get the help of Ed Flynn, a city council member, and a few others, and those people that have already signed on, because it's very important that we define ourselves. You know what I mean, fellas?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
We got to
Absolutely.
do that because we're talking about men and women who fought and died for this country's freedom, and then went into other countries and fought for those countries' freedom when we weren't even free ourselves. We're still fighting for our freedom,
Yes, we are.
you know. And so this art exhibit is called Triumphs,
Mm.
Unsung Heroes, and it was created by Artists for Humanity, an after-school art program for young people. And I went down there and commissioned them to do these paintings with the help of Stephen Hamilton. Tyree, your granddad was a veteran,
Yes, he was.
and he was a high-profile veteran, if you will.
Yes, he fought in the Korean War.
Ralph
Yes.
Francis Brown.
Yes, yes, yes.
And your grandmother's involved with the Veterans and Friends Committee
Yes, very
with the
involved.
statues down there with the General Edward O. Gordine.
Correct.
You know, so we're going to try to figure out how do we highlight it, Sean, with a program so that the young people can get involved
Mhm.
and learn that history.
Yeah.
You know, so November the 5th, 2026, folks, mark that down, please, because we're going to do some things at the Strand Theater, and you'll be able to see the exhibit while you're there and sign our petition at the same time. We want to thank the office of United States Congressman Jim McGovern for being the first one to suggest that we could create a commemorative stamp series out of the images that was created, because there's been a pushback, you know, on recognizing the sacrifices of African American veterans, men and women. So we want to let you know we're not going nowhere. We're pushing back, you know, and everything. Hey, y'all went to Saturday's event. Huh? What did you think about it, man? The block party, Sean.
I thought it was historically much needed. As a community, I think we need more of that. I missed the original kite festivals and stuff like that, so I saw a lot of people that I grew up with from childhood. You know, the
Oh, really?
Oh, absolutely, because I literally grew up on. Started on Hammond Street over there, so Roxbury and all that was definitely my like historic.
You was showing up,
Yeah, I'm a
Bostonian,
true
huh?
Bostonian.
Yeah.
And it was just good to see everyone. People are alive.
I saw a
we was-
lot of that too.
yeah, we was getting along. I
Yeah.
mean, you know, there's a lot of stigmas attached to that. Like we can't do something positive and get along, but that wasn't true Saturday.
Did you notice
Yeah.
that? You recall that too, Ty?
Yeah, I mean, me being a Dorchester guy, born and raised, I was great for me because I saw some people I haven't seen in a long time since my injury and stroke. Um, I saw them again and socialized with them, and I also met some of the artists that was performing, which was real great. So,
What did you think about those artists that were performing? They were bringing back old stuff, but
Oh,
they
yeah.
had that crowd rocking,
oh
huh?
yeah, Chubb Rock. It all started with Chubb Rock. He played some songs. I'm trying to see if I can remember the name thoroughly, but "Make It Right." I when he was playing that song, I was like, dang, I wish I could do the side jump that they did in the video with you had your hand to the side and they was jumping up and down. I mean, I wanted to do that so bad, but you know, me and my condition now, I couldn't do it. But I had so much fun, and then I met Grand Pooba from Van Nubian. You know, I got to chat with him for a few, and you know, took a couple of pictures, and I saw DJ Red Alert, and that was one of the best DJs with me when I was growing up. You know, because I always used to buy his tapes and stuff every month, because he used to come up with one every month, and I used to blast
Oh,
it in
yeah?
my house. Yeah.
Yeah.
DJ Red Alert was the man.
Well, I just want to mention, just briefly, not going on a whole lot, but Tyree, I'm proud of you, man. You know, as you're coming along, man, with your recovery, man.
Thank you. Thank
I'm
you.
very proud of that, man. You know, because we go a lot of places, man.
Yeah.
You know, and I see the progress. You know, and Sean, I'm just so proud of you.
Thank you.
You know, your reliability, man, to your responsibility, man,
Yes.
in producing, and creating, man. You are a force,
Thank you.
and I'm really proud to have you two guys with me, man.
Thank you.
Because you're making a difference.
Thank you so much.
And people might not say it, but I can say it. And I'm saying it on the other page radio program, folks.
Mm-hmm.
This is a veterans program, but it's not a veterans program. And when people do things to make our community better, we got to let them know how much we appreciate them. We got to
Shoot.
encourage them,
We're,
not discourage
we're
them.
veterans. Well, I'm not a veteran, but I'm from a veteran family. We're educators, we're actors, we're
Yeah.
artists,
Yeah.
we're everything,
Yeah.
So tried veterans, we it. We're
That's
it.
right. And what I always say, Tyree, you can't get to a good place by yourself, man.
That's
So-
true. That's
so
true.
We got Sean came in, man. He came in right away and declared his validity, man, in terms of loving theater
Yes.
Yeah.
since he was 5 years old.
Yep. And we also got Sister Monica.
Woo.
And you're talking about this weekend. I caught, even though we had a hard time getting to Almont Theater, because we had to go back and because Haywood had to receive a citation.
Yeah.
But she performed down there, and
I heard that music.
yeah,
man.
and I heard the music too. It's on our Facebook page, and that music was wonderful.
Want to celebrate another day of living. I just want to celebrate another day of life. I put my faith in the people. Sometimes they let me down. So I turn the other way and I carry on anyhow. That's why I'm telling you, I just want to celebrate. Yeah. Another day of living. Yeah, I just want to celebrate. Another day of living. I just want to celebrate. Another day of life. Don't let it all let you down, no. Don't let it turn you around and around and around and around.
Tell them a little bit. Excuse me for cutting you off, but I'm so glad you're here. I want you to tell them about that Facebook page, Sean. I want to pump that while we're here. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
the Facebook page, the Oscar Micheaux Family Theater Program, you can find us on that page by that name. We tell a little everything. We show some of our artists that are performing, whether it's with us or in other aspects of what they do. We also tell the history of. I did a veteran series. I told a little history about the veterans of Revolutionary War. We talk about the artists in the Harlem Renaissance, and I'm about to prepare a series after things calm down called In the Beginning.
In the beginning.
In the Beginning.
Uh-oh.
To show how we came from Africa all the way here. So I'm going to tell the whole story with in video presentation.
All right.
So it's going to be a teaching mechanism for us.
That could kick off something too.
Oh yeah, in the beginning.
In the beginning,
In the beginning.
there was a black man and a black woman
Uh-huh.
in a faraway place. Some call it Africa, some call it Gradasa. But they were there and they were free. And they didn't know anything about the Western Hemisphere other than it was someplace over there.
Yeah.
And one night, as they lay asleep and resting, after having a festive day, they came.
And we're going to prove that Africa is not the dark continent, as they tell us in our
Thank you, man.
schools.
I'm glad
There's a lot-
somebody said
There's a
that.
lot going on in Africa back then. It wasn't just a dark continent where nothing happened.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on, and that's what I'm going to educate our followers on our Facebook page.
You heard it here again first, folks, on the Other Page radio program. Brought to you by Triad Veterans League in association with BNN, Boston Neighborhood Network. We're here for you. Sean, I got to do this, man. I got to ask you to tell us about that artwork that you're going to be doing as a part of your further development, your profile. Because I'm going to tell you something, man. You might not think so, Tyree, but when we come in here and BNN and look at that screen up there, you see our shows. You know, from what we did, you getting ready to be back up on that screen, man.
Okay. Oh.
You know, and I want you to know that we don't try to blow no smoke.
Right.
We all in this here together, man. You might not see me, but this morning when it was raining
Yeah.
and I was sitting someplace, man, having a little bite to eat after doing something for a friend, I thought about Tyree and I thought about you. I said, well, I got to go get them guys because people want to know what's going on in the community that's stimulating and gratifying.
Right.
And that's what you represent.
Exactly.
Thank you.
You know, we're not representing no dull stuff. Sean Parker is on our show today to talk about himself. Give yourself 2 minutes, Sean. Tell us a little bit.
Okay. Well, I forgot to mention, and it just into my brain. I've been doing podcasts too, so you can look on Spotify, Sparker5000, or Podbean. Again, those are two sites that I've been doing for years since what about 2020 when I started my first podcast, and it's all about
In 2020?
yes. And
So you're an old soul.
yes, and I just did a podcast one yesterday or the day before, so I've still been going with that. And
Keep with that.
yes, and I work on obviously my digital art, like a cover, a profile photo. I do my own, enhance my own digital art, and I've been doing the digital art since 2010. Been doing the music since 1991, faithfully, and I have some songs. I have 5 songs online, and one of them you heard, Love in Nature. So if you look up, I'm on Spotify, iHeartRadio, iTunes, Apple Music, and many other platforms. So, and also videography and video art. So it's a consistent, I want to say,
You're bringing the flavor
spinning
to him,
cycle.
baby. You're
Yeah,
bringing the
it's a
flavor to
spin-
him, man.
Definitely a spinning
Let me
cycle.
ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
Tyree, I'm going to ask you a question, Tyree. What you think he's going to say? Check the question out.
Right.
Sean, do you dance?
Yes.
He's everything.
My
He does
man.
everything. Does everything.
I dance. I got some rhythm, y'all.
Yeah,
I love
yeah,
it.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
actually,
yeah,
it's a form
yeah,
of
yeah.
art.
Man of all talent.
Yeah, that's what it is. Because we want to take that Langston character that you're going to be performing,
Mm-hmm.
and we want you just to do him.
Okay.
You know, and Langston be talking
I'm
with
excited.
Josephine, you know, and we make a move right quick, and she say, "Oh, Langston, I didn't know you could do that." And they end up doing something to hit the music and do a little quick 1, 2, 3
Yeah.
thing, you know, 2-stepper, you know, and everything, man. Because we're really looking forward to taking this production to another level. And I want to say that our original Langston Hughes was Tyree, and he was and remains a favorite,
Mm-hmm.
you know, in terms of him delivering the lines and the postures that go with being on stage and making himself believable, you know, and conceivable. You know, see, yeah, I could see Langston as Sean Parker, or I could see him as Tyree because I know that Tyree studied that guy.
Mm,
So you can't get on the stage and play somebody if you don't know nothing about.
exactly. That's so true.
You know, so we, folks, we at the Oscar Micheaux Family Theater Program, our website is TheOMTC.com so that you can see that we know what we're doing. And we're not going anywhere, we're going somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to bring it to you. And we also have veterans involved, and it's volunteers, Stanley Thompson, Will Spencer, Eleanor Browne, Haywood Fennell. You know, that's about a quarter of the cast right there. You know, and Sister Monica Anderson Spencer is our director. Darlene Wynn, a real satisfying singer. Ruthenia Toots. You
Oh,
know,
man.
Leon Beal.
Mm-hmm.
He's on call. Also, Isabel Alexandre, a young Haitian star, you know, is with us, and Crystal Dotson is there. Minister Deborah Mosley, Deborah Mosley, Dr. Carol Brown, and Irene O'Bannon on her way to Alabama. So we won't see her. But folks, Karen Harris and her sister, the ZZ Baker, they're there for us, and got a lot of people.
And the thing about our cast and the people involved in our company is not that we're not only actors, but we are involved in the community.
Right.
Everybody that is part of our theater program does something positive for their community.
Mm-hmm.
You talked about Minister Deborah Mosley. She's a minister at Union Baptist Church in Cambridge.
Mm-hmm.
Miss Irene O'Bannon worked as a crossing guard for over 25 years.
Yeah,
or
over
even
25.
longer. Yeah, over 25 years. I know it's more than 25. Sister Monica Anderson Spencer teaches artists in our community how to perform and how to sing.
Yeah.
And they be putting on productions around our
She graduated
community.
from the college that you went to.
Yeah, Howard University.
Wow.
Who else? Who else am I missing?
We mentioned Darlene Wynn.
Darlene Wynn. She's very active in her church.
Very active in her church.
Stanley Thompson, president of his union.
Local union, that's right.
Local union. So we're not just actors here. We're serious people, and we are educators.
Yeah.
Karen Harris, she's an educator.
She's a teacher.
Yeah, she's a teacher.
Mm-hmm.
So
Alice Springer.
Mel
Mel Springer.
yeah.
Yeah, they
Veteran
coming in.
teacher.
They coming in.
So we ain't no joke to Oscar Micheaux Theater Program. And we are willing to teach anybody that comes to us. So
Yeah, we are willing
we're
to
open.
do that.
We're open.
Yes.
So.
We want to thank Stages, STAGEZ, Cultural Arts Center out there in Randolph. They've been with us for the last 20 years
Yes.
as collaborating partners. We want to acknowledge that because collaboration is the key to getting things done.
Correct.
They're a dance company, but they also deal in other cultural arts aspects.
And they're very active in all around Massachusetts. They dance in the Cape. They dance in Boston. They dance in Roxbury, Dorchester, all over. Randolph. They go out overseas to compete in competitions.
Yes.
So we're blessed to have them be a collaborator with us.
We also want to just thank, Claire Shaw,
Yes.
the daughter of Sarah Ann Shaw, for her technical assistance, with us in our development. You know what I'm saying, Sean?
Yes.
She's helping us shape our business plan, and we're not, people know about us, man, what we do.
Yes.
And want to help us, and so we're looking forward to all that energy, creating that power, the power to change.
Correct.
We got to be able to do that. But Sean, tell us about some of that other music that we're
Wait, I want to ask a question right quick because you was talking to Sean about his art earlier, and I was looking on his Instagram page.
Yes.
Let me get a shout out to his Instagram page, Sparker5000 at Instagram, and I noticed a picture of a silhouette of your head. You're looking up. Mm-hmm. You have two orange objects. I love his colorism too.
Thank you.
His colors are so wonderful, and it looked like some tree branches going off of your shoulders. Mm-hmm. Do you know which picture I'm talking about?
I can't remember. I've done so many. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that was something I did. That was like one of my first. That was done in 2012. But still, that picture, I was literally going through a situation on Boulder Street because I remember I was living on Hendry Street, and it was a notorious time at that time, and I remember doing that artwork, and I remember going through the depths of, I wouldn't say despair, but the depths of from the depths of my thoughts. Anyway, I kept with the art, and I definitely remember that one. That was like in 2012. Again, because I've been doing the artwork. I learned Photoshop in 2010. So again, with the grace of God, I just been staying with it, and I literally been doing so many different types of software. But you just brought back a fond memory because I remember when I was going through that struggle over there. Again, with the grace of God, I just kept doing my art, even to this day, we all have highs and lows and ups and downs. But I remember that particular time, and I didn't title that give it a title, but it's somewhat abstract, but yet the colors are enhanced. But yes, I remember taking a photo of me, and then enhancing it with the video or the digital editing.
And for those who will be watching on our YouTube page, that image will be posted so you can see what we're talking about.
Okay, thank you.
So, Sean, quick question. So, how do you express yourself with all the different colors you use? Because you use it in your videos too.
Yes.
And I know you like the use of all the colors and
Yes.
flashing. Now, tell us a little something about that.
Okay, when I was living over on Hendry Street, one of my best friends, a Haitian brother named Yvonne Alexander, is a true oil painter, and he was actually in his basement creating a frame shop, but he still was a professional painting. He would do like Haitian cultural art, and I was his intern as far as learning how to frame. I wasn't painting, but the man had so much knowledge. He's one of those gentlemen that if I was of ignorance perception, I would just brush that gentleman off.
What's
But
his name
do that.
again? What's his name?
Yvonne Alexander.
Okay, go ahead.
And this man is full of wisdom that I that I value. And he just, as an artist, he's a real contemporary oil painting artist. And he just said, Sean, just think about the color. So he was like my first mentor, and I was like his apprentice when it came to art, because I wasn't really doing it at that time. I was just learning it in 2010, and then staying with the digital art. But I was also learning some conventional pastel paintings, contemporary art, etc. And he just said, stay with color. Think about color. You don't want to overemphasize with any hues or any, anything that's too extreme. But so I try to really mend it, you know what I mean, to where
mend it, blend it.
Mend it and blend it. So, yeah. So there's always room for improvement. There's always a next ideology or next idea.
Yeah, you mentioned that name, Alexandra. That's Isabel's last name, too.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
That's Isabel's last name.
Yeah.
So she's part of our cast. You know, she comes with a profile of being spoken word and being an actress and a mother and a survivor.
Yes.
We always say that in art there's a fundamental spirituality that can better define you if you use it.
That's right.
You got to use it, folks, or you lose it. And we're talking to two people, and I'm talking to two people, and we're talking to each other. And we want you to know that we are a part of the Oscar Micheaux Family Theater Program Company, and we are sponsored by Triad Veterans League, and we've been around since 1997. So that's last century. And we're bringing in some talent, and the talent is bringing us in to other dimensions using their art and their crafts.
Yeah.
So we got to say that we have a lot of gratitude, less attitude about what we're doing, and I'm really grateful. Today, the last Wednesday of the month of July, and next week, wow, I'm here right with him right now. I know you got something to say about next week, don't you?
Oh, yeah. I'm coming back to WBCA LP. I don't know what day I will be on. Hopefully it'll be on a Friday, but I'm going to do a little demo show tomorrow and just pretty much give you a preview of what's coming up for the season. And I'm real excited about it. And I'm going to do a lot different from the original show. I'm going to incorporate news in it.
Okay.
I'm going to bring out a story of the week. And I'm going to discuss what's really going on in our community besides having our guests. So stay tuned. I'm excited for it.
Yeah, but let me just say something. Y'all don't really understand, man. My gratitude to you guys, man. We're all going through things together, and to be able to have strength in numbers is very important. And that gives me direction because, Tyree, I got to tell you, man, like you keep revealing yourself to me. Your ability to do things. You take your time, and you get it done. The same goes with Sean Parker. You know, I don't know where you're at, Sean, when I'm thinking about you, but I know you're doing something.
Yes, productive.
You see, and you come across our thoughts from time to time,
Thank you.
and we say, well, let's check him out.
Yeah.
Because we check out a lot of people, because what we're doing is we building an entity of cultural enrichment for cultural enrichment.
Yes.
Make no mistake about it. You might see me or Tyree, and we walking alone by ourselves, but we not by ourselves.
Never that.
See, I can pick up the phone or go online, and I can say, where you at, Sean? What you doing? You all right?
Yeah.
And you'll say, yeah. So I'm fortified in knowing that something's being done, and that's with all our cast.
That's true.
All our cats doing something, man. We got something coming up this weekend on a boat. God willing, we're going to be in Charlestown with potluck and riding on a boat from somebody that supports us. We have a lot of support in the community. That's why we want to get the community to get behind the work that's being done. For instance, Sean,
Yes.
Ty, he's doing all this painting and stuff. Let's put up a when
Exhibit.
you get ready, an exhibit.
Okay.
When you get ready, we can do that, man. We know people around here that give us some space for a couple of days for you to sit down and meet the people, around November sometime for Christmas gifts. Those are the kind of things that, you hear people, let me say something. I know y'all heard it before. You hear people say, I got to get paid, I got to get paid. And I understand that. But if you got to get paid, you got to be prepared to do the work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do the work.
We
Got to
can't
do the work.
You have to.
we can't have you coming up here half-stepping
Right.
and then tell me you want to take my money. No, that ain't going to work, man.
No.
Not at all.
So we're gonna continue coming together, and encouraging each other or anybody else that we come in contact with that are within the galaxy that we work from. See, we work from a galaxy. Each one of us is a planet, and our concern is the bridge that connects us. Can you see that?
Absolutely.
And then that says, that's what Sister Monica says. Does that make sense?
Does that make sense? Sure does. It sure does.
Yeah, it does, man. So, one of the things that holds us all together, folks, and I suggest that you hear this, we don't forget to pray.
Don't forget to pray.
We don't forget to pray because we know that God can do anything and everything.
Absolutely.
All we got to do is ask, and it shall be delivered.
But we have to work for it. Though.
We have to
Gotta
work.
ask.
Absolutely.
But don't sit on your butt and don't
Right.
do nothing. You gotta ask and work
And do the
for
work.
it.
And do the work. And do the work. I mean, I could never have gotten this far because I don't know about you, Sean, but I've had so many people tell me I can't do this and I can't do that
All the time.
when it comes to,
My whole life.
yeah. You know what I do? I don't argue with them, Tyree. I just say thank you. But I've seen some of the same people in the theater watching the show, sitting in the back there and slipped in.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
I believe.
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, they be sitting in the back. They ain't got no shame or none of that. But they said at first that you couldn't do it. And then the next thing you know, you did it, and they done heard about it. The next year, they be sitting in the back. I'm waiting for the day when they pay for their ticket.
Yes.
But we want everybody to know we're not a money group. But we know that money is a part of what we do in terms of enabling us to go different places and whatnot. And I just can't thank Karen Harris enough for, Sean, I want you to look at Karen because she's also an artist and does stage work.
Okay.
You know, she does stage work. She's doing pretty good. I'm tired.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she turns out pretty good, man. Her friend, her cousin invited us out to UMass Boston for an event,
Mm-hmm.
and she gave us they gave us a table, and the table was for 6 people, and the tickets was $100.
$100.
Wow.
Yeah,
And the good thing about that program too, Darlene got recognized.
yeah,
Leon performed.
yeah,
Darlene performed.
yes.
And Stages performed at
Yeah.
that event.
Right,
Yeah, so
right,
that was a
right.
very great event, and that was like one of the first times I got back out, and
Yeah,
it made me want to go back out again and
Yeah,
again
yeah.
and again instead of sitting at home studying my craft. But got me. That event helped get me back out there in the world.
well, I'll tell you one thing, man. It's good that we saw those people because what that did, Sean, we related to those people.
Yes, we did.
They saw us when we came in before they even did anything. Yo, like that,
Yes.
right?
Yeah, right.
And so we want you to have that kind of recognition
Yes.
and being able to be appreciated, man. It's all about appreciating each other, man. It ain't about, oh, man.
Right.
No, I ain't got no time for that, man.
Right.
I ain't got no time for that. You know, Tyree, you was talking about the willingness to come back, man. That's something that a lot of people don't have.
Yeah, because I have a feeling that it's going to be a Roxbury Renaissance coming on. Not a Harlem Renaissance, but a Roxbury Renaissance
All
coming
right.
on. And one thing with my show, I want to promote the artists in the Roxbury community or Dorchester community, in the Boston community.
Yeah.
Just want to promote these artists to let them know that we got talent here and we're going to be doing things here. Especially with that club opening up in Nubian Square.
This is where we went at. This is,
Yes.
the jazz.
The jazz club. You
Yeah.
know, get some of our talent down there and perform.
Yes.
And make Roxbury jumping again, you know?
We want to make sure that Roxbury is revitalized.
Revitalize. Great words.
You know, we want to make sure that Roxbury is re-energized.
Re-energized.
And then we want to make sure that Roxbury is recognized
It's recognized. You know it. And the artist. you
in the
know?
arts. Because, like folks, we say the Harlem Renaissance, but the Harlem Renaissance was a concept.
Yes, it was.
It came to Boston. It went to Charlotte, North Carolina. It went to St. Louis, Missouri,
Really?
where Josephine Baker came from.
Okay.
Yeah.
It went to
The Chitlin Circuit. all of it.
Philadelphia.
Yeah.
So we got a lot of people coming in, and Marian Anderson coming out of Philly. She was around before the Harlem Renaissance.
Now imagine artists from Boston doing that, going all around
That'd
the
be
United
amazing.
States,
That'd be
representing Boston.
Right.
And making Boston a name.
And if you
Yes.
can't go right now around the world, you can go online. Give them that online address, Tyree, again.
Or the Facebook page is the Oscar Micheaux Family Theater Program on Facebook, and our YouTube page is the Oscar Micheaux Family Theater Program.
Folks, we don't want to get away without talking about our veterans a little more, because it's very important that we talk about veterans because veterans need to be talked about, and they have scheduled the Office of Veteran Services for the City of Boston, Commissioner Robert Santiago. They're trying to put together a stand-down event September the 11th at City Hall Plaza, excuse me. And then they're doing something else around Veterans Day. I think they're doing a parade, and they're looking for people, veterans, I assume, that have served and want to be in the parade. Triad Veterans League, again, November the 5th, 2026. We'll be at the Strand Theater.
Hold on. Before that, you forgot. I'm surprised you forgot about this. But what's coming up? What the veterans going to do downtown?
Yeah,
Stand down.
that's what I said.
You spoke about stand down before?
Yeah, I just spoke about it
Oh, okay.
at the plaza.
Okay, at the plaza. Okay.
Yeah,
and what
yeah.
about Gordon Park? Did you mention that?
No, they haven't done anything yet. We're waiting for that.
Okay.
But we do want people to go to Gordon Park.
Okay.
We're not seeing enough people at Golding Park, and that's a beautiful park.
Well, yes, it is.
And they are planning something.
Yes, they are.
They definitely gonna plan something for Veterans Day. You know, and I'll follow up on that. You know, because we need to know. You know, because veterans have shown up, but we haven't shown up for our veterans. So remember November the 5th. You know, we're gonna do something over there and whatnot. You know, we really had a really good time here today. I'm so grateful to have these two brothers here to come in, and the other page, radio. We're gonna spin a little bit more of my friend's song. We want to go out like that, man. You know, Tyree, which one was it right here? Right there. That's him?
Mm-hmm.
As the dew wakes up the grass, a new day has just begun. The swans are gliding with the will to simply go on. Some say life is a mystery, but for others, life's a philosophy. And between the realms of knowing, there lies a perfect reality. So it's up to you to ask yourself, what will the final outcome be? Fate or destiny? Fate or destiny? Fate or destiny? From the joys of a child's birth, I ask myself, what is it all worth? And although there may times when I may lead astray, I'll still wish for peace as I walk alone along the bay. I really, really, really can't afford to fail, even though some of the wicked ones don't want me to prevail. I gotta get out like Jonah in the whale and pass the fresh bread and avoid it from being stale. Some say life is a mystery, but for others, life's a philosophy. And between the realms of knowing, there lies a perfect reality. So it's up to you to ask yourself, what will the final outcome be? Fate or destiny? Fate or destiny? Fate or destiny?
Thank you so much, folks. Thank you, Mr. Brother Sean Parker.
Thank you.
And my brother, my main brother, Lord, right here with me, right by my side, Tyree S. Browne. Thank you so much for being a part of the show today.
Thank you.
Folks, God
Thank
bless you.
Thank you.
Don't
Oh,
forget
show
the
no-
veterans. Don't
Huh?
forget the veterans. All right now.